Photonics is really just using light, just like electronics uses electricity. So we're trying to perform functions or solve tasks where you can do it more efficiently using light. Our research is really tackling the question of how tightly can you confine and how small can you make photonic devices. The reason you want to do that is because they can get more and more efficient if a device is smaller. Whereas you might want to have thousands of photonic devices on a single chip, today we can only have maybe 10 because of the power consumption. So if we can make those devices more efficient, we can pack a lot more devices, a lot more compute type power on a single chip. It's really tackling kind of a fundamental problem that we've seen in photonics over the last decade. And there have been a lot of avenues that researchers like myself have gone down trying to make devices smaller and more efficient. And this is just kind of one novel approach that we've come up with.
The goal of this career award is trying to understand comfort when humans working with autonomous vehicles and autonomous robots. So the impact of this can be like it will affect the user acceptance of autonomous machines, I mean the next generation autonomous machines, when they are trying to close interact with humans. For example, if you want to make human accept autonomous vehicles or make human accept the collaborative robots when they're doing assembly. So you have to make sure that these robots can work closely with humans and also can be accepted by humans, because safety and efficiency are important, but comfort while working with such robots is also important. In addition to research, we also leverage this career award opportunity to do education work as well. What excites me most is the problem we are working on can impact our daily life directly and even immediately.
We're looking at nanocomposite membranes, so polymers where we are adding some inorganic phase, typically a silica nanoparticle. So you have these liquid electrolyte solutions and they're separated by a membrane. And the goal is to move charge across the membrane while keeping those solutions separated from each other. And while the current membrane is really good at transporting charge, it's also really good at transporting what's inside those electrolyte solutions. And so you get what's called crossover, movement of one species from one side of the membrane to the other side of the membrane. And it's having those things separated that creates the power in the batteries. If you take nanoparticles and you put them inside these membranes, you really see a significant reduction in that crossover without sacrificing that important property of high conductivity. But again, the membrane's really expensive. And so what we're trying to do is take the fundamental knowledge that we're gaining from working with the state-of-the-art material and translate it to a cheaper option. What we're looking at impacting is when you go to turn your lights on, what's providing you with that energy? And instead of it coming from fracking or burning of coal or fossil fuels, it's actually coming from the sun or the wind, and that's causing zero damage to the environment.
For my career work, actually, we try to build we call virtualized security functions, including the virtual firewall system, virtual intrusion detection system, and then so we can use this kind of virtualized the security functions to protect different kinds of existing environment. So actually, this kind of virtual function actually we try to build. Actually, we can see it's very important for even for the future environment. Using this new technique, we build the new generation of the security functions. The most exciting part, my student can get a good training from this project. they have a chance to learn something, do some interesting project, research, from this project. It's some new project, It's the first thing. The second thing, even we can utilize those materials, we can generate from this project, even to teach the students. So from both the research and even education, from both perspectives, I'm very excited for this project.